to see a film shot entirely on IMAX, on an IMAX screen, it is an experience.
Yes.
It is. Visually, it is stunning. And when I say visually, I mean the quality,
Yes.
but the cinematography.
Cinematography. What's his name?
Hoyt van Hoytema. But I mean,
Hoytema.
Hoytema. There we
Is
go.
he Dutch, eh? What is he? Hoyt van Hoytema.
He's European. I know that. You know, Oppenheimer, Odyssey.
Yes.
There's definitely a link in terms of the message behind both films, right?
Yes. It's an arc of a character,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
A single character.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like the Odyssey feels like a man coming to terms with, not coming to terms, but trying to reckon with the guilt of what he has just done.
Yeah.
Yes, what is happening, people? I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome back to Absence of Script, a podcast where we talk shit about film like the serious filmmakers we are. As per the usual, my name is Malusi Maseti. I am joined.
By nobody.
I actually forgot you were going to do that. I completely forgot you were going to do that. Nah, yes.
So I got you.
Yes.
I got you. No, I'm just kidding.
If you know, you know.
If you know,
you know.
You know.
If you know, you know. Just before we begin this episode, I think
Yes.
it is very important that we say that there are going to be spoilers in this video, correct?
Correct. Today we are going to be discussing the Odyssey.
The Odyssey. I think, which
Odyssey.
is perhaps, I was at another podcast earlier today, and they were talking about, this was like obviously off air, and they were talking about the Odyssey, and I made a bold claim that I think is up there with, not up there, sorry, a bold claim that I think, after much reflection, should I say, is quite deserved. I think that this might be top 2 Nolan films.
You reckon it's your top 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Top 2
So,
Nolan
all right.
films.
So, don't say any more.
Cool.
Because I was going to ask
Yeah.
for maybe your top 5 Nolan ranking.
Top 5 Nolan ranking.
Top
Okay.
5, yeah.
Maybe we push that a little
We'll
bit.
push that to a bit later. So,
Okay.
keep that note.
Keep it. Cool.
But
I'll
we'll
park
push
it.
Park it, yeah.
I'll park it.
Yeah. Put it
It's
in
the
neutral.
yes.
Handbrake up.
Handbrake is up.
There we go.
Got you.
Cool.
100%.
So,
yes.
we'll get back to that
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah.
That was the topic I was going to bring up.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool.
I think
cool.
for now,
Yes.
let's just give our overall
Thoughts
and feel.
about the episode. 100% I can do. Let me just empty my pockets here. Like, God damn. I'm feeling like it's like heavy. Like, what's going on? Like, make me light. I need to relax here.
There we go.
You know? There we go.
Do you feel better?
I feel better.
There we go.
Where did you want to start with this film?
All right, well,
Yeah.
just general thoughts.
Just general thoughts.
What did you think?
Incredible.
You enjoyed it?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, again, like I said, I did get sick during, like, I felt like I got sick
You
during.
did mention that straight after the film.
You know. But again, I think that's because it's my first IMAX experience, number one. And for my first IMAX experience to be a film entirely shot on IMAX, you know, we were dead center. We had wonderful seats, by the way. Wonderful
When we say
seats.
we were dead center, me and Malusi were literally middle of the row, yeah.
Which was crazy, you know. So like the wrap of the screen was really good. So it was very immersive. So I think that my brain just wasn't ready for seeing that amount of detail, that level of immersion. So I think I did get sick because of that. But other than that, incredible viewing experience. Incredible.
I can't top that. You pretty much said it. Yeah, it's incredible viewing experience.
Yeah.
To see a film shot entirely on IMAX, on an IMAX screen, it is an experience.
Yes.
It is. Visually, it is stunning. And when I say visually, I mean the quality.
Yes.
But the cinematography.
Cinematography. What's his name? Hoyt
van Hoytema.
Hoytema.
Hoytema. There we
Is
go.
he Dutch, eh? What is he? Hoyt van Hoytema.
He's European. I know that. He's European.
Yeah.
I know that. But
Yes.
yeah, I mean, his cinematography, whenever
Incredible.
he and Nolan gets together,
Yes. Yeah.
generally it's gonna
I
look
mean,
okay.
what's the other film that they did together? It was.
They've done a few. They've done a few. I'm pretty sure Hoyt was on Oppenheimer.
He must have been on Oppenheimer.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he did Tenet. I'm pretty sure he did Dunkirk. And I'm pretty sure...
No, he didn't do Dunkirk.
Who did Dunkirk? Was it Wally? Wally... What?
I feel like it was, yeah.
I can
I
never
forget his name
pronounce
now.
his surname. Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways.
yeah, no,
But I know
incredible job.
I know that
Incredible
Hoyt
job.
has done multiple films with Nolan.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
But yeah, visually stunning.
Incredible.
Visually.
Incredible. And again, it's like the level of detail, you know? And so I was actually watching this breakdown yesterday when they were talking about the lensing on these IMAX cameras, right? So I think Panasonic did the lenses. They gave the lenses.
Actually not sure.
Yeah,
Not sure.
if I remember correctly, it was Panasonic that did the lenses for these IMAX cameras, and they basically had an aperture of like it was a T2, right? But because of the size of the sensor and the size of the film, that basically goes to like a T1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure about those specifics and the science behind that, if you will, but all I know is that T2 basically becomes a T1 because of the...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
But every time you say T2, all I can imagine is dun 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 dun. Terminator.
Oh, okay? Now you got me there. I was like, what is this dude talking about, dog?
Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
face.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll use f-stop from now on. That f-stop goes from an F2 to an F1. I know that there's a difference between F and T. I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But I remember we had a conversation almost straight after the film, and you were talking about the focus pullers, you know, and how they basically got like blurry footage onto
Yeah.
the thing.
But so I'm not
Yes.
the only one who noticed that.
Yes.
A lot of people have brought it up.
100%.
I've seen a few people bring it up.
Yes,
But
yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yes,
No. So
yeah.
when I brought it up,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily that I had a problem with it. It was more just, okay, I don't feel so bad for
When we do it.
you
Yes.
know, can't quite find focus entirely.
Yeah.
Because it is difficult.
It's difficult.
It is difficult.
It's
And I can
difficult,
imagine on those
yeah.
IMAX cameras, it must be
Because that margin for error is razor thin.
thin. Yeah.
Razor
Yeah,
thin,
yeah.
you know. So for the shots that they did get,
Yeah. Well done. I mean, but even the shots that they did struggle to find focus, it doesn't take away from
it doesn't.
what's happening.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
it never pulled me out
It
of...
briefly caught
Yeah.
my eye,
Yes.
but as soon as I noticed it, okay, it was, what's happening again?
What happened again?
Oh,
Exactly.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
we're into
yeah,
this
yeah.
intense scene, yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I think just if we just take a step back from all of this technical talk about the film, you know, I think what I really wanted to get into about this film was the story in and of itself, right? So obviously, have you read I know you have the copy of the Odyssey.
So I actually got the Odyssey, the
Yes.
copy of the book, to read for, like, in preparation for the film.
Okay, and you never did.
I never got to it.
Yeah.
I got about halfway, maybe just over halfway with the Iliad.
Okay.
Yeah, but never got
The
to
Iliad
Odyssey.
is before the Odyssey.
So the Iliad is the actual War of Troy, the
War of Troy,
10-year
okay.
long war. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that's
Okay.
the Iliad, and then the Odyssey is obviously
After that,
afterwards,
yeah. First of all, it's crazy, like a 10-year war, nigga. Like, goddamn. Because I mean, like the films we watch, you know, set in those medieval days, those battles last for a day. You know,
generally, yeah,
you know, a win or loss is decided. You know, maybe if there's like an extended war happening, but I've never seen. There was the 100 Years' War in, where was this? France.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure what I'm talking
I'm not
about.
sure.
Maybe we just skip past that.
Yeah, not my
Yeah.
history forte, that one.
Okay, yeah. I just need to get a little bit more like actual like proper info out of that one.
Yeah.
But first of all, yeah, crazy that the 10-year long war. You niggas had patience. These niggas had patience, you know. So yeah, no, 100%. when I said I wanted to talk about the story of it, before going into the film, one of the things that I saw a lot of was people saying that Nolan misunderstood Odysseus's Od- 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 Odysseus's
Yeah.
character,
Yeah.
you know. But I think that he just had just a different take on the character of Odysseus. Never once throughout the film did I get the impression that Odysseus was arrogant, like an
Yeah,
arrogant warrior or
yeah,
anything like that.
that's something that Nolan changed.
That Nolan
in his
changed.
character.
Yes,
'Cause
yes,
in
yes.
the text, he does come off as quite an arrogant. I wouldn't
Yes,
say arrogant, but very prideful and
prideful.
very
I think that's the word.
yeah,
Yes.
very prideful and very braggy.
Yes. Yeah.
What's a better
yeah.
word for braggy?
Braggadocious.
Braggadocious.
But braggadocious is more of like a. Anyway, we're getting into the technical terms for absolutely nothing here.
Yes,
Anyway.
yes, doesn't matter. But
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
that's his kind of character in the text.
In the
is
text,
he's very
yes.
prideful.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's the best description.
And the scene that I think best shows this difference between the two characters, between Homer's Odysseus and Nolan's Odysseus, is the Cyclops,
The cave.
the cave scene.
Yeah.
You know.
So nobody.
Yeah. Nobody again.
If you guys didn't get the joke, would you care to explain what the original?
Should we actually explain this? You reckon, or
Well, for the people who might
not know? Okay.
Because if you're still watching after we said spoilers, then you obviously don't care about spoilers. so-
Exactly. And again, I mean, this film has been out, the story has been out for 3,000 years.
Yes, you should know the story by now.
Exactly. This is the story of all stories, you
Yes,
know.
Yes.
Yeah. So the nobody joke, the nobody gag, if you will, is Odysseus and his men have just escaped from the cave where the Cyclops and where the Cyclops has trapped them. And as they leave, Odysseus shoots an arrow into the Cyclops' eye.
So this is in the film version.
Well, this is in both versions,
No,
isn't it?
this is in the film version. Okay, so
Oh, wait.
So-
you're talking about the pick. It's the pick that...
no. So in the actual text,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
What happens is that when they get into the cave and they come across the Cyclops actually does converse with them.
Yes, you're
Odysseus
correct.
and the Cyclops have a full-on conversation, and when the Cyclops asks him, "Who are you?" he responds by, "My name is Nobody." Not giving the
Or
Cyclops...
no one.
No one, yeah. Nobody, no one. Not giving the Cyclops his actual name. So that when they eventually do escape, can't remember how exactly, but they do eventually escape, and the Cyclops yells out,
Because remember, first of all, as they escape, Odysseus does do something because the Cyclops cries out in pain. Nobody has...
"Nobody is hurting me."
Yes.
Nobody is hurting me.
Yes.
When he shouts that out, obviously Odysseus hears it and then says from his ship, "Oh, by the way, my name is Odysseus."
Yes, yeah,
Which then the Cyclops, who is the son of Poseidon,
yes. And that's what incurs the wrath of the gods.
the
in
wrath of the
essence.
gods, yes.
And that's in that text.
In Nolan's...
So, okay, because again, there's so many different ways you can talk about this. It's crazy. Let's just try to stick to this for the time being, the difference in those two characters, right? So that is in Homer's Odyssey.
Yes.
That's Homer's Odysseus. With Nolan's rendition of the character, that doesn't happen. He doesn't say, well, first of all, he never has any conversation with the Cyclops in any way, shape, or form. But as they escape the cave, he does shoot the arrow into the Cyclops' eye. Cyclops then cries out in pain, and I think that's what then, for that sequence of events for the film, is what brings on the wrath of the gods.
Yeah.
You know.
Or at least what Nolan does really well is he depicts it that's what the sailors believe.
That's what the sailors believe. Exactly.
Inflicts the wrath of the gods.
Yes. So again, there's two very different types of characters, if you will, you know. And how can I say? So okay, you know what? Maybe let me just get this off my chest as well. I felt very much like the time between Oppenheimer and the Odyssey is very telling about why Nolan wrote Odysseus the way he did, you know, because it's almost like those two films seem to be somewhat like it's Oppenheimer and then it's the Odyssey, Nolan's The Odyssey, and you put those two side by side, and it almost kind of feels like it's an arc of a character,
Yeah.
if you will,
Yeah.
a single character,
Yeah.
because it's almost like the Odyssey feels like a man coming to terms with, not coming to terms, but trying to reckon with the guilt of what he has just done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
So
Yes.
in line with that,
Yeah.
I had a similar thing, but I didn't necessarily see it as the character arc. What I
Yeah.
saw was Nolan saying, so here's a story from 3,000 years ago. Here's Oppenheimer. Same things
Yeah.
in terms of them coming to terms with what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
And what is one of the last things that Odysseus says at the end of the film? He tries to explain that hopefully one day, you know, the future will learn from our past mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is that we never do.
We never do. Yeah.
Human
yeah.
nature is just to always repeat
The same mistakes
same
again
mistake
and again.
again and again and again.
That's crazy.
In a way, the atomic bomb and what Odysseus does with the Trojan horse,
Trojan horse, yeah.
the way Nolan depicts it, it's one and the same.
It's one and the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Even though maybe the real world numbers are different.
Yeah.
You know. I think they both come to represent the same thing.
Yes.
You know. And I think that's what's so fascinating about it for me. It's like, because Oppenheimer kind of ends with that, you know, now I'm become death, the destroyer of worlds, you know. But the reason why I say I feel like the Odyssey feels like almost like a sequel, if you will, to Oppenheimer, is that journey back to Ithaca, you know, that journey back that he gets taken left, right, and center, that whole journey, it feels like that weight of doing what he did is like it's compounding with every island that they sail to. It's just getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and you can feel that during the film as well. I remember coming out of it feeling sick, yes, but I just feeling so. It's like the weight of Odysseus's that's gonna trip me up the whole fucking video.
Yeah.
Odysseus's guilt is
guilt.
yeah, it compounds. It just compounds all the time, you know. And initially, like as I'm watching the film, I don't necessarily get why I'm feeling that way, you know. But I think it was only towards the end, you know, where I began to figure out like, oh, okay, this that's why I'm feeling this way, you know. And I think that's why I'm putting this as probably top 2, next to Interstellar. I think is the Odyssey.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And it's very close. It's very close.
Can I actually ask? So you
Yes.
said you felt that way. What was the point that you realized why you were feeling that way? I think for me, because again, I got the same kind of reference that, you know, Oppenheimer, Odyssey.
Yes.
There's definitely a link in terms of the message behind both films, right?
Yes.
To me, I started to pick that up when he was starting to talk to Penelope about why possibly Odysseus has been gone for so long, and it's because of his guilt.
Oh, okay, I
That's
see.
the moment, and he
Yes.
sees Zendaya's Athena
Yes.
across from him,
Yes.
and then it shows us that was actually one of the Trojans who got
Beheaded.
beheaded in front of
Yes.
him,
Yeah.
as the statue of Athena was beheaded.
Was beheaded as well.
And that was kind of, that's where the
Yes.
guilt
It's almost like that
manifested
yes,
itself.
Yes, yeah.
yes.
And I think like, wasn't that such like an incredible moment, because the whole time we're thinking that this is Athena.
Yeah.
You know. Well, again, maybe it is.
Could be.
It could be.
It could be. She could be presenting herself that way. It could
exactly.
be his
Yes.
personification of what Athena is.
Yeah. So that's the way I kind of. It was a personification of Athena, number one. But in terms of the physical manifestation, it was a priestess of the temple
Of Athena.
of Athena in Troy.
Yeah.
And then what he's just done in his head, what the guilt has done is just put those two together, you know. And for that to come to the fore in terms of like actually showing Zendaya's character being dragged, you know. I don't know, was the statue actually beheaded or was that priestess beheaded?
Both.
Oh, was it both?
So remember,
Okay.
the way they depict it is that simultaneously,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she's most like her head is like held forward.
she looks up
Yes.
as it happens,
Yeah.
tears in her
yeah.
eyes, and then when he looks away, the statue
Yes.
is then beheaded.
Is then beheaded as well. Incredible. Like just everything about this film was was stunning.
Yeah, no, Nolan did a really good job of adapting. Now I know
Yes,
people are
yeah.
gonna have problems with it because of how much he changed from.
Man, bugger y'all, dog. I'm not as understanding as this guy is, bro. Like honestly, these people that have problems with historical accuracy, this you changed the thing.
I
Man,
don't care
bugger
what,
you.
I don't care
I know.
this that people are
Historical
going on about
accuracy.
this.
I
Historical
know.
accuracy.
That's fine. That's like I know you don't care about that
Yeah.
either, right? But the thing about people caring about the adaptation itself. This story has been adapted how many times? How many times has this story been adapted? Are you now telling me that you had a problem with every single other adaptation that has come before this? Shut up. Shut up and enjoy this for what it is, honestly. Because if you can actually just separate yourself from wanting all of this to line up perfectly with what Homer did, with what Homer wrote, if you just step back and just watch this for what it is,
Yeah,
I promise you, this, it's damn near a masterpiece.
it is.
And
it is.
it might actually, like, maybe it'll take a couple more weeks for me to, like, properly digest this again. Maybe I need to watch it again.
Maybe not an IMAX skin. It's a bit pricey.
Nigga, I'll buy you a ticket. Nigga, I'll buy you a ticket.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Give you that.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd go watch it on IMAX skin just for the sound.
Just for the sound, yeah. The sound was good. The sound
I
was
felt it in my poopo.
good. Yeah.
Oh, that sound was so good. That sound was so good, especially the cave scene.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh.
I think you know what sound when the sound really when it really came to the fore for me was the siren scene.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was actually really well done as well.
Incredibly
And
well
the way
done.
that they block out the sound.
Yes, with the
when,
wax. Yeah.
I forget his character's name.
Nick's character.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if Nick's gonna like that.
We'll put them side by
Yeah,
side.
we'll put this side by side so you guys can see.
maybe we should not do that.
Maybe we should do that.
Just,
Yeah.
just for Nick.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Later. But yeah, when he puts the wax in his ear.
Yeah.
But I love how it blocks out the right channel as he puts the wax in the right ear.
And then
left
blocks
channel.
out the left channel as that was
Another great choice that I
Yes.
loved about that scene was not actually hearing the siren song.
yes.
You hear Ludwig's Odysseus track
Yes,
over that scene,
over that.
but you never actually hear the sirens,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I think
And-
all you get is Odysseus' description
Yes.
of what it.
And that description was haunting.
I've seen a lot of people say that that's some of the most poetic dialogue Nolan has ever written,
As ever written.
and I
I completely agree.
completely agree.
Completely agree. Because
Completely
what was it? The siren song was that which you most desire, that which a man most desires, but that which he most desires is that. Oh no. Let me just. Okay, wait. The siren song is that which you most desire, that you already had.
It's
That you lost, but something that you. I buggered this up so bad. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
it tells you what you most want, and what you most want is what you can't have because you already had it
because
and
you already
lost
had
it.
and lost it.
Yeah. Again, I'm paraphrasing. That's not the exact thing, but that's.
See,
the
I try to
gist.
get it exact. I try to get it exact.
You're not
You
gonna
see?
get it exact. We watched
you
it
see?
once. Okay, you're not gonna get it exact.
At least I tried. Nigga. You just out here. This nigga's out here paraphrasing, bro.
You got the gist, though. You got the
Dude's
gist.
out here paraphrasing, bro. I don't try paraphrase. I try to stick to exactly what, brother, I'm telling you, haunting,
Oh, it's beautiful. It's
haunting.
beautiful. And the
You
score
know,
itself is, I mean, that scene specifically, and you hear this year's cries, and oh, it's beautiful.
it's
It's beautiful.
so beautiful, dog. And talking about that, the score, is Ludwig in for a fourth Oscar?
I had a feeling you were gonna ask this actually.
Is Ludwig in for a fourth Oscar?
Um,
Or should we see what my guy does with Dune Messiah,
Hans, yeah.
Hans Zimmer?
It depends, yeah. It depends what Hans brings out.
Yes, what Hans brings out.
But also, we don't know what other films might have in store this year. I
Yes,
mean,
yeah.
Sinners came out of nowhere, and
Very true.
yeah.
Very true.
I will say Ludwig will probably most definitely get a nomination at the very least.
Yes, 100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Because again, I think what he's done with the soundtrack of this, especially like if you actually look at the actual production side of this, is the recreation of Greek instruments. You know,
Oh, you saw that as well. Yeah.
wow,
It's insane.
wow,
It's insane.
wow.
And the banging of brass.
Can you talk about Travis Scott for a moment? Yeah, as well, nigga. A face, a man.
A war.
Fiend, 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 fiend. Yeah.
What did you actually think of his character? I mean,
As the bard, he worked. Yeah,
worked,
I think it worked really well. And when I heard Nolan talk about why,
this
he-
is actually interesting. Yeah. Wow.
oh yeah, so basically he's talking about like the oral tradition.
Yeah.
You know how that's been passed down through poetry and things like that. And I think he said, he again paraphrasing, he said that he kind of views rap in that same vein. Is that this is it's oral history,
Yeah.
if you will. You know, you can tell. Maybe I'm just adding a couple of my own opinions about hip hop into this as well, but the storytelling nature of hip hop is one that is weirdly connected to the oral tradition of history, if you will. And this is early history that we're talking about, you know. So before things were written down in that sense, you know. So I think Nolan has kind of married those two ideas together in choosing or casting Travis Scott as the bard,
Okay.
you know.
That's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was very, very interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Very,
choice.
very interesting.
And it works.
It does work.
It works.
It does work. Yeah, yeah. Because I think he doesn't. It's not like Travis Scott's character, the bard, at all. Like tries to become this very integral part of. I think it's only an integral part in retrospect.
Yeah.
You know, when you kind of look back on the film again, then the bard's character becomes a little bit more. How can I say? Oh, is that the alarm?
That's the love. Yeah. That's 30 minutes.
30 minutes, 100%. Okay, so we've been filming for 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
This 30 minutes has passed a lot quicker.
Than the previous 30
No, a lot
minutes.
slower, sorry, than the last 30 minutes in the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode they go quite quick, eh?
Yeah, it went very quickly.
I don't know how much they missed out.
Yeah.
We actually recorded for a lot
a
longer.
lot longer. It's crazy. But yeah, man, honestly, the Odyssey, what a masterpiece.
Okay.
What a
alright.
masterpiece, yes.
So,
Yes.
back to the list.
Back to the list.
You've said that you'd put it up there with Interstellar
Interstellar.
as your top 2.
Yes, yes, yes.
Interstellar 1?
I'd still go Interstellar 1,
Okay.
but yeah, the Odyssey has slid into number 2 and it's very close.
Okay.
It's very close.
So give me your
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
This is rough, dog.
I've never heard this list, so I'm actually quite interested to hear what it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Interstellar,
Hmm.
the Odyssey, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Can I start at 5? And then 5,
Yeah,
3.
you can work your way up.
Okay. At 5, I'm going to put Dark Knight Rises,
Okay.
I'm gonna put Oppenheimer,
Okay.
and then The Dark Knight.
Okay. Okay. So no Inception.
Inception, it's like, it's weird because it depends on my mood.
Yeah.
You know, it can just sneak into that top 5
Yeah.
or just underneath,
Just
just
underneath.
outside of
Okay.
the top 5. Yeah. What about you?
So I would probably go. This is very difficult, by the
It
way.
is difficult.
Very difficult.
Because I mean, he's your favorite director, isn't he?
He's up there.
Okay,
He's up there.
okay.
He's up there. He's up there. But
I feel like your answers change every time I ask you, but I
it
guess
feels like it's because my feeling just changes.
it changes
every time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
It's very difficult to pick favorite filmmakers, favorite films, because
Yes,
it
yes.
continuously changes.
Yes.
It continuously changes.
Yes,
This
yeah.
Nolan list that I'm about to give you will probably
change. Yes, yeah, yeah.
But for the time being,
Yeah.
what I'll say is also do from 5 up.
Okay,
Okay. At number 5, I will say The Dark Knight.
cool.
Okay. 4, I will say Inception.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
3, The Prestige.
I forgot about the Prestige, nigga. I forgot about the Prestige. How did I forget about the Prestige? Shit.
And I
Yeah.
feel like that's one of his most underrated films.
Underrated.
Like a lot of people
100%
forget about The
underrated.
Prestige.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
So The Prestige is, again, that sometimes has gone up or it's gone down.
Gone
so
down,
it depends.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But The Prestige for now, 3. And then at second, I would probably say Interstellar.
Okay.
And number 1, Memento.
Memento. Oh, yes, you're a
yeah.
big fan of Memento.
But
So the Odyssey doesn't even make your top 5 right now?
right now, no.
That's interesting.
On rewatch, it could.
It could.
It could.
It could,
I have to
yeah.
rewatch Oppenheimer as well, because that could
Yes,
sneak up as
100%.
well. But you see, that's the thing. It's very difficult with Nolan.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
sometimes the Batman Begins or the Dark Knight Rises might.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very difficult. But one thing
That's
I can
fair.
say is that Memento
Yeah.
will always be top 3
Okay.
because of
okay.
how influential it was in my cinephile birthing. should I
Yes,
say.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair. I hear that still. I hear that.
Big part
That's
of why I
great.
wanted to do editing was
Memento.
Memento, yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting. What about Memento was
the way they
terms of editing.
told that non-linear,
Yes.
but the way they did it so seamlessly through the edit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I watched that and I was like, okay, I need to learn how to edit.
Yeah. And become an editor.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's not
I
that
hear
the edit was like, the editing was mind-breaking with its transitions and all, like those
Yes,
technical
yes, yes.
aspects. It's just
Just
the
in
way
terms-
they constructed the story
Yeah, yeah.
to go in reverse and still make sense.
Yes. Crazy.
It's crazy. yeah,
Crazy.
crazy.
But again, like, that speaks to the almost like how can I say it? Because the lead actor in the film has got memory loss,
Yes.
right? So he also tries to construct things in reverse, So by editing the film in that way, as so clever, that's incredibly clever, And again, essay after essay has been written about that, so I'm not going to to go on about that.
Even
yeah.
the way he structures the nonlinear structure of the Odyssey, I felt worked really well. Because if you think
Incredibly
about it, right?
yes.
And I spoke to Rebecca about this briefly.
Mm-hmm.
But what we both picked up is that if you think about it, the way the story is structured, right? And the fact that you, as the audience, piece together, as Odysseus and his son Telemachus are piecing together what exactly
What's
happened.
happening to him? Yes.
And that's exactly what the story
Incredible.
structure does.
Absolutely incredible. But yeah, no, Nolan he's a genius,
Is he one of your favorites?
100%.
100%.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Not
I
your
think,
favorite.
yeah, Quentin is my guy. Quentin's
yeah.
my guy.
Okay.
And I can talk for quite some time about Quentin, but this is Nolan's moment.
Future episode.
Next episode. Yeah. We can talk about our favorite directors in that next episode in detail, then maybe break down their filmographies,
What it is we like.
what it is we like, comparative analysis. If you guys want to see that, let us know in the comments. Yeah. So I think it's going to be very interesting what Nolan does next.
Yeah.
because this is hard to top.
Yeah.
This is going to be incredibly difficult to top. I've heard, and this is now touching back on last week's episode, he wants to try a horror next.
I've heard that as well.
Uh-huh.
And it's because of the horror elements that he explored in the Odyssey.
Yes.
That's kind of scratched the itch.
Scratch the itch,
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah, if you will.
To be honest, I didn't really get horror vibes from that Cyclops scene. Did you get horror vibes from it?
Somewhat. I can see in the way it was lighted, like the way the cave was lit, and some camera choices. You get some horrific vibes from it.
Yes, yeah.
The scene that gave me the most horror vibes was Cersei.
Oh, yes, with the...
Yeah, where she, again, spoilers, where she sculpts
The pigs.
the pigs.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
turns the soldiers into pigs.
Soldiers into pigs.
That
That
scene,
was insane.
that scene definitely gave me body horror vibes.
Oh,
That
really?
was, yeah. No, that was, when I saw, while we were watching that scene, I was like, Nolan.
To be honest, I was just sitting there going,
But you see, that's exactly what,
yeah.
that's what body horror does.
Again, it wasn't even scary for me. Again, like, I guess I was just very much enchanted by her movements and her whispering and everything. And I whispered it to you in the cinema, but when she's turning them back into the soldiers, then she says, back into your disguises.
Back into your disguises.
I don't think many people picked that up. But she was like, back into your disguises, back into... What the fuck? Because about what she was saying earlier about these guys are brutes, they are, you know.
Yeah.
And then here comes Odysseus
You
saying...
think they did because they were, you think they did what they did because they were following orders.
Yes.
It's part of their nature.
It's part of their nature.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought that was incredible. And then to back that up with back into your disguise. Absolute wow. Wow.
No, it was really
Writing.
really good.
Writing.
But Nolan's always good at writing. Like,
Right,
even
yes.
if you might not always understand his stories.
Yes.
Like, I know a lot of people get confused by Tenet.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I don't fully understand
Me
it.
neither. Yeah.
Love it. Very underrated in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't fully understand. But even though you might not always understand Nolan's writing,
Yeah.
he writes well.
He does write well.
He's a good writer.
He does write well. It's like again, like there's so many parts of this that you can visit when it comes to literally every aspect across the filmmaking genre in terms of writing, cinematography, casting. The list goes on. It's just like there's something to be said about every single element of film within the Odyssey. There's something to be said, and 5 out of 5, 5 out on Letterboxd, that is.
So out of 10, would you give 10 out of 10?
I hate giving. For some reason, 10 out of 10 feels different than 5 out of 5.
I know, but it's the exact
It's the
same.
exact same
I know
thing.
what you mean, though.
You know what I mean,
I know
right?
what you mean, though.
There we go. Okay, at
Yeah.
least I'm not crazy.
No,
I'm
I
not
know what
crazy.
you mean. I know what you mean. But yeah, it does feel strange to give a film.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd, but a 9 out of 10
on IMDb, I guess. That's
IMDb.
Yeah,
IMDb goes out of 10, doesn't
10,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll be on IMDb 9.3. I'll give 9.3. 9.3.
I don't think you can do point.
Yes, you can. IMDb does do well. Okay, maybe that's like averaged out, because it's like it takes a bunch of people's reviews, puts them
Yeah,
together.
but I'm saying you
can't
you
put a
personally
point.
can't
Oh,
point.
okay.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, fine. 9.
it's 1 to 10. That's it.
I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a
9.
9. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, yeah, so like as we said, we were talking just now about Nolan wanting to go into horror
Yes.
for the next one. You reckon we're waiting a couple of years for that one?
Well, he's already said that he's probably going to take a bit of a break.
A bit of a
and
break, yeah.
We shouldn't expect his next project for at least 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Which
can
is
wait.
fair. Which is
I
fair.
can wait.
To go from Oppenheimer to the Odyssey, I can imagine it's
That is insane.
taxing,
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Yes.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Just don't
100%.
retire.
You do realize the same way I had to come to terms with my GOAT, J. Cole, retiring.
Yeah.
That at some point you're gonna have to
Yeah, but that's
come to terms with.
That's fine. It happens. It happens. But
It happens. It's a part of life. Yeah.
it happens. But I hate it when they retire when they still have so much to give. I feel like even though the
still has a lot,
Odyssey is
yeah.
gonna be difficult to top,
Yeah.
I still feel there's so much that he can explore
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
in terms of the movies he can make and the stories he can tell.
Mm.
Same with Tarantino, but we
Yes.
already know Tarantino's stopping at 10, and there's a good chance we might not even get to 10.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Because I don't know what happened, but Tarantino looks like he aged
Very quickly.
very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like Once Upon a Time did
Killed him.
something to
Did
him.
something to him, honestly.
I saw him recently in an interview or something, and he looks
bad.
a lot older
He
than
does
I
look
remember.
bad. Yeah. No, definitely. I think, okay, just before we move on there, I think let's just pivot into another segment very quickly.
Yeah.
Who is this that was in our comment section? Liam Everts, you know,
Yes.
from high school.
Yes.
Shout out Liam, I saw him
Shout
in our
out Liam.
comments. So he wanted to know, because what I wanted to do was to talk about Nolan going into horror and then pivot into Liam's suggestion about our top A24 films.
Yeah.
Because again, we were talking about horrors in that context. So maybe let's just go there quickly. Not a lot is coming to my mind right now. I'm kind of blanking out a little bit if I'm being honest. But maybe you're always very good with an A24 rec list. This is the guy.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, big fan. We all are. We all are, to
Yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
But yeah, maybe let's go to that. Do you want to do A24 horrors or maybe just A24 in general?
I could probably do a list of both.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do a list of both.
And those two are different.
Those two will probably, yeah, there'll be similarities, but they will be
Yes,
different. Yeah.
yes. I think maybe let's just do a top 5. You want to do a top 5 each?
We can do a top 5?
Yeah.
For each. So top 5 horror, top 5.
I'm going to blank for most of that.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go my top 5 A24 in general.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair.
You can do a horror.
I'll do horror.
Yes, and then a general, and then I'll come in with my
General.
top 5 general.
Top 5
A24s.
general. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
If I had to do top 5 A24 horrors. Well, Liam did mention Hereditary.
Yes.
I feel like that should be on the list.
Stock standard. Yes. Yeah.
And then Ari Aster's second outing, Midsummer. That would be on my list. And then probably The Lighthouse. Which
I'm gonna wait for you to say that.
it is and it isn't horror.
That's
it's one of those
It's one of those genres
blurry.
that, yes, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put it on the horror list because a lot of people do class it as
As a horror.
horror.
Okay.
So that one makes my list as well.
Okay.
And then I would probably say Heretic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really
Interesting.
enjoyed Heretic.
Yes.
I loved the concept and that scene where Hugh Grant breaks down
Yes.
history of religion.
Yes. Incredible. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And the fact that he chose to do that role and he does it so well.
Yes.
I love that he's just branching out.
Yeah. Left, right, and center. He's just there and he's there. Crazy.
He's doing so many great things. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
Heretic would make the top 5. And then in 5th, see, this is where it's difficult.
Okay.
Because there's so many to
There's
choose
so many
from.
other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, those 4 would make my list.
Okay.
But there's so many other ones that you could put on that list. If I had to pick a 5th, though, I would probably go. See, The Witch could be on there. Lamb, if anyone has seen Lamb or
I have
hasn't
not seen Lamb,
Lamb's
actually.
quite good.
Okay.
Very strange.
Shit.
Very strange. Jeez, I might be blanking out now. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon The Witch, honestly.
You reckon The Witch?
Yes, yeah. To be honest, like the thing is, like about The Witch is that I felt, and you know how I am with horror movies when it comes to horror movies, I was able to watch The Witch fully without like
Duck and covering.
You know, because yo, I do that shit.
Yeah.
I do that shit. Like I watch horror movies like this. You know,
Yeah.
I take one earphone out, nigga.
It's just double check that. I mean, Backrooms is quite good as well.
I actually haven't seen Backrooms yet. I need to watch it, but like I've been on this obsession and the Odyssey train, so much so that I haven't actually.
Yeah. See, so I
Yeah.
don't want to put Backrooms in the top 5 because I think that would be a bit of recency bias.
Recency bias, yes, yeah.
I'm trying to think back. Early A24.
Yeah.
What was some of the better horror?
It Comes at Night.
That's also another. But I didn't really find it that scary.
Again, it was one of those ones that it's like, it's almost like, it's like a Midsummer type scary, where it's like, it's sitting in the very fabric of the film, the horror. That's where the horror is sitting.
Yeah.
I never really... Wait, It Comes at Night, that's the one with...
Joel Edgerton.
Yes, and he's got the family.
Yeah.
And they're in this house.
Yeah.
In the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
And there's always something that's out there.
But you never see
But you never see it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And I think that's also, it's again one of those things where the horror sits in the fabric of the film, where it's never a horror that you see directly.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's almost what makes it scarier. But again, it's not a scary that makes you do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a scary. It's just like nigga, what the fuck?
It's more
is going on?
atmospheric.
It's atmospheric. That's the word I was going for. Yeah.
And sometimes those are the best kinds of horrors, in my opinion.
Definitely.
I mean, Midsommar is very much atmospheric.
Very atmospheric.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's the environment that you find the characters in that.
So for your top 5, you went top 5 A24 horrors. You went
Hereditary.
Midsommar.
Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse.
Heretic. And then I'm unsure about the 5th. I might have to think about that.
Oh, because it was me that mentioned It Comes at Night.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I mean, The Witch could be there.
The Witch could be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am blanking a little bit, but there are other ones.
But again, that's one of those things. Like whenever people ask about your top 5 or anything, you blank out fully.
Fully, yes.
Fully blank out.
Yes.
In terms of a general A24 top 5 for me, a lot of that does consist of horror as well. So things like Hereditary.
Yeah.
Hereditary is probably the best A24 film I've seen. That has, because I've never been more scared watching a film in my life than Hereditary. I'm like, spoiler.
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen it already. Yeah, so but that, oh Lord. I'm probably gonna go The Lighthouse at 2. Yes, again, I loved the aspect ratio that they chose for it. The monochrome finish to the film, I thought matched the what's the word I'm looking for? It matched the mise en scène, if you will. Like a lighthouse setting in monochrome, 100. It just works.
And for the time period that it was
period as well.
Yeah. Performances as well. Sorry.
Yes.
It's only 2 actors, but both of them give stellar performances.
Yeah. At 3, I'll probably go. What's that? Again, I'm so bad with titles as well. But you go to a hotel. Like the premise is that you go to this hotel, and you are basically given a certain amount of time to fall in love and procreate with someone.
The Lobster.
The Lobster. There we go. The Lobster. I really enjoyed The Lobster. I really enjoyed that.
I'm so glad you brought that up. The Lobster is great. I love The Lobster.
It's a really good film, right?
I love The Lobster.
The Lobster. I thought like just the concept was fantastic.
Yeah, no,
you know?
So good. Yorgos.
Yes.
Yeah. I
thought,
think it was his first film.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
And like everything about the film was like stylized so weirdly as well.
Yeah.
You know, the acting was weird. You know, everything about this.
It's very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable watch. You know. So yeah, I loved it. I thought that was a really interesting film. Yeah. So.
You okay, Jacob? Come here.
Is the
he's
dog
good.
sneezing?
He's good. He's good.
Is he fine?
Yeah.
At 4, I will probably go Heretic as well. Really, really enjoyed Heretic. And that's saying something because I'm Catholic,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so for me to love that film says something about just how good it was. So I'll probably go Heretic at 4. And then at 5, oh, am I blanking here as well? I'm trying to run through. Why are you smiling like that?
Because I've got my list, so I'm waiting for you to finish.
This guy's.
It's weird though. Our like top A24 film lists are gonna look
Yes.
quite different.
What do you mean? Say that again? Sorry.
Like our
yeah.
top just general A24 lists.
Yes.
They're gonna look quite different.
Yeah. Because I think, again, I also think that there's a lot that I'm missing out right now.
Yeah.
You know, that might still come back to me later. And then I'm gonna fucking.
Moonlight.
Idiots.
You enjoyed Moonlight, didn't you?
That goes to 1. I'm sorry. That goes to 1. Moonlight at 1.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
When you got to like 4 and you hadn't mentioned it yet, I was
Yes.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you forgot that it's
I
A24.
definitely forgot. I definitely forgot. Yes. Yeah. No, Moonlight to 1. Everything else shifts down one place.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's your list.
That's my
your
list.
Okay. It's a good list. I mean, I
It's a really
enjoy
good
all the
list.
films you have on your list.
Yes. Yeah.
The Lobster is probably the only one that makes mine.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty good spot to end off this episode. As you can see, guys, you've probably seen the sun has been
It's
setting.
basically this.
So we've had to kind of like bump up ISOs on cameras, and yeah. So I think it's a good spot for us to
I'll give my list, I think, on the next episode.
on the next.
We
Actually, you know what? Very quickly, run it off. Your top 5 A24. Run it.
Very quickly. Okay.
Yes.
So number 1,
Yeah.
Swiss Army Man.
Woo! I forgot about that too. Okay. Yeah.
One of the most wacky concepts.
Yes.
But beautifully made films.
Yes. Yeah.
Ever. I love Swiss Army Man.
Cool.
And again,
Yeah.
2 really good performances. Paul Dano, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes. Really
And it was
cool.
a proper statement by Daniel Radcliffe. Do not see me as Harry Potter anymore.
Exactly. He was done. It was like, nigga, leave that in the past. dog.
That's in the past, man.
Yeah.
So Swiss Army Man.
Yes.
Another beautiful story is A Ghost Story.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Yes.
story. And again, the aspect ratio, I think just adds to...
I just felt it was too slow for me.
A lot of people do feel that way,
Yes, yeah. I do get it.
Yeah.
There was no other way to make that film.
yeah. And I mean, it's
firmly believe
it's
that,
part
yeah.
of the idea of waiting as a ghost.
Yes.
You wait for...
Heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking.
Yes, yeah.
But so I do...
I watched that. Sorry to cut you off so many
no,
times.
go.
But I watched that on the flight from Cape Town to Ethiopia. You know, so obviously that's what 6-7 hours, and I think it took me the entire flight to finish that film because I kept pausing. I'm like, nigga, this is slow as shit. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't stop. Like I just need a break. You know, let me just like rest my eyes for a bit, and then play it again. So it took the whole flight. Heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking story. Yeah, A Ghost Story, beautiful, heartbreaking, very slow.
It is very slow.
Go for number 3.
It is very
yes, yeah.
Midsommar makes my top 3.
Okay.
Because of the first viewing experience and the fact that it took us both out of left field, it has to make my top 3.
Yeah.
It's very memorable.
100%,
It's
yeah.
a very memorable experience the first time we watched that.
Okay.
So that makes my top 3. And it's just beautifully made as well.
Yes, incredibly well made.
Visually, it's stunning.
Stunning.
It is really
Stunning,
stunning. The
yes.
story is also wacky and
Yes, in the best
just
way.
in the best way. In the best way. Midsommar makes my top 3.
Yeah.
Past Lives.
Haven't seen it.
Again, another
Haven't seen
quite
it.
somber
Somber watch?
watch.
Okay.
Beautiful story. though.
Beautiful story. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a
I'll add it
wonderful
to my
story.
list
Yeah.
on my to watch list.
To watch list.
Yes.
It is really good. And
100%.
then The Lobster.
The Lobster. There we go. I'm glad we've got at least one film
And one, yeah.
on both of our lists, you know. Because I think again that just goes to show that in as much as we're homies, you know, and I think we've got pretty different tastes in film. you know.
In some things, I think we do have similar tastes in a lot, and then
Very different in other
in
regards.
other regards,
Yes, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. But I mean, there's a lot of
definitely.
A24 films that we've missed out that I would highly recommend.
Yes,
So
yeah.
what I'll maybe do is I'll make a list that we'll put in the subscription, like the subscription of the video,
Oh, in the description of the 100%.
description of the video.
Good idea. Good idea. He thinks about all these things. Say thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. But my people, we appreciate y'all for coming and watching the second episode. Remember to smash up a like. Leave it in the comments what you want to see from us in the next episode, as well as letting us know about what you guys thought about this episode. Leave your top 5 A24 films. Let us know what you thought about the Odyssey as well. Yeah, very much. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We appreciate y'all. And as always, peace and love.